that mint ball?
Huh?
What's that mint ball?
Ginger.
Oh, that mint ball. Buster.
Bye. Yeah, I have to go get my card. No, I'm good.
I must say a pleasant good evening again. Here we are at the Eagles Nest. The third game of the day. Westbury Masters up against Central Florida Masters. What a beautiful day we are having here at this beautiful park, Eagles Nest.
Actually, it's 8,000 for me right now.
Westbury Masters will be taking first strike. You can see the umpire signaling to the scorers. Are you ready? Yes, we are ready to take off. Central Florida who takes the field. 15 overs per side because they got one more game after this. It's just about 10 minutes to the hour of 4 o'clock here in Orlando. Wherever you are, it may be a little different, but I'm sure the vibes is still as good. We are enjoying cricket right here at the Eagles Nest. T20 comes alive. First ball.
I will see you all. Have a good time. Happy Easter. Enjoy the mac and cheese.
We got a single from the first ball. I'll wait for the umpire to see if it was, well, I guess it's a run. So, Westbury
Sorry about that.
is on the scoreboard. Well, after the first ball, I guess there's some changes from the skipper, readjusting the field. I could see O'Neill Elton, who's playing a big part. Maybe he's skippering today. The second ball of the day. It's a dot ball. Beautiful day for cricket. Earlier on, I have some invited guests. Well, I'm here by myself, but I expect later on they should return. Superflex did a wonderful job. Also, Prim Singh, who was here earlier. That one was hit back past the bowler, but it was fielded at short, mid-on by Hilton. I guess I got some good people in the crowd today. That was a slower ball. That was played in the covers. They picks up a single. It was just misfield, just a little. Got Freddie, who is playing for Westbury Masters. Yes, we're talking about Freddie, who is hailed from Central Florida. It's possible that he was in New York playing before he got here, so he's always stay with his roots. Score is 2 without loss on the first over. That one was turned around the leg. They get one. It could be running away to the boundary for 4. Yes. So it's the first 4 for Westbury. Score moves to 6 without loss. So at the end of the first over, the score is 7 without loss. Westbury Masters. So I could see where the Central Florida is being skippered by Hilton O'Neill. And again, as usual, the slow turns around continues. Field have been changed quite a few times, and I'm sure it's not the end of it. Before a ball bowled, you could look again for a field have been changing from one side to the other. And the batsman doesn't make it even any easier. Anyway, it's ready. The second over. That was a good ball. Umpire signals wide. That was a good length, but a wrong direction. That's another good ball. Plays and miss. That's over the mid stump. That's another good ball. It plays into third man area, but was fielded by still trying to see the player. I don't know if that's Love One or Cresser, Robert Cresser. That one was played down to long off. Should be just a single. So it's another change of the field because of the right-hander. That one was hit over Corner area and it's in the fence for four. Score moves to 13 without loss. They are in the second over. What kind of water? Okay. Well, you can get tonic water. You can get tonic water or all kind of water. So at the end of the second over, score is 13 without loss. That one was played straight up the wicket, and there's a shy at the stumps, a misses, and an overthrow. They'll be coming back for the second. That one was played in the covers. They get one. They should come back for the second. It's fielded by Hilton. Batsman picks up two. That's a good ball. That was a good ball, right in the black hole for a single. But while I must interject, we must also understand that this is Masters cricket. So you don't expect the fielder to be... Yeah, but sometimes attempt is good, but it's nice. The batsman know you're attempting too. Yeah. We're just here having some live conversation, which is good sometimes. That's part of the enjoyment to make the day goes pretty good. go home this evening and just in a rush to come back tomorrow for the next full days of cricket. That one was hit hard and high and it's coming over here.
Watch out!
Yeah. Hola. Chris, why you moving? I told you the ball not gonna hit you.
The chair lean. The chair not stable.
That chair's unstable, honey.
Yeah, the chair is the problem.
Rest the chair on the truck.
Yeah, the chair leaning.
Hold on, let me come on.
Yeah.
That chair's broke or something, baby. The leg is broke.
I think it twists. Yeah, maybe the leg twists and broke.
And the front.
Check it. Yeah, check the leg, man.
Hold on, let me
Don't
take
sit there, don't sit there.
Let me take up my pork first.
Check the chair, check the chair. Okay. But it's because it's on the inside, it lean.
It's not stable.
Yeah, it's not level. That's why it fall over.
It's on level. The chair is alright.
Is the ground not level?
It's the ground. The ground not level. Come against the truck.
Turn the chair around that truck.
Come on,
No, the other way.
no, this way, so that's it.
Yeah, you're supposed to see it that way.
I told you not to move. The ball was gonna come this way.
Yeah, the ball was here.
I talked to the batsman out there.
We understand.
Maybe you gotta move.
Yeah, you have to move.
We understand. You do the right thing.
But he was catching it. You want to get the $1,000. You know in IPL if you catch it one hand is $1,000. So he was trying to make. Yeah, if you catch it one hand as a spectator.
Hey, Freddie! Freddie! No more six out here, sir.
Yeah, if you can catch it one hand. $1,000. Even when you play a full hard game, the CPL, if you can catch it one hand.
That's why they don't let me in the park, because they don't want to pay me.
Hey, one day I in the park, and the ball coming right there, and I go somewhere. A little picnic come down, try to catch a drop ball. I said, what the hell? When India West Indies, I was on the mound, the ball coming and saying, all right, down again.
Mr. One go to Ken Wright.
And he drop it.
Because I'm having drinking iron.
Oh! But you see the guy in Australia with the beer, and they was drink some go so and catch a ball. $1,000 that, with the beer too. And I bet you the beer company go give something too. Can advertise the beer same time. I bet you get someone have the beer company. Some still move, but some of them have it in mind. Some of them have it in mind. Don't worry. The body can't go. No, the body can't go. The mind is there, but the body not.
I get the score again because where them scored simply than that true.
I don't know where them scored.
Yo! Where's the score from now?
Watch out. But he not move. Like we say, mind want to move, but the foot can't move.
You see cricket, if you don't practice cricket, you can't play cricket.
No, you have to practice regular.
You have to practice it. Every evening you have to practice.
That just,
see, we talk cricket the way it's supposed to play, but we don't realize that there's different kind of cricket
And different level too.
because we talk test cricket
And different
right way how it's supposed to play, but we don't realize as we call it curryboard cricket.
Yes, and different cricket that.
Um,
Curryboard cricket, you do over, you get a beer.
So it's like sometimes when we talk the cricket, it's like we were hoping that it would continue like that, but no, it's not gonna go like that because we expect what they are doing out now. They're supposed to the same thing like out the test man them do.
No, but they are different things. You want to find out?
No,
When
man.
you want to try to find
Up
out?
on the field, me out there look for you and I say,
No, you can't bat.
oh, you play for Westbury.
You're not play? That's right, but you were out here.
The over start where? This end? O'Neil, how much over gone? 4? Okay.
This a 5 then start.
This a 5.
Then
all
start
right.
on your down.
35.
You know no bowler here. He feel as a bowler. He look down the keeper the first time then say keeper in. He look down the bowler.
You get what? You alright? Yeah? You alright? Yeah? Yeah, it's cooler than the one up here.
Yeah, it was coming right there.
I saw the ball, but then I was like, it's coming straight. I know.
No, it was
That's
coming
what
right.
I'm trying to catch the ball.
Yeah, it was closer.
I lost it in the tree.
Yeah, when they hit the tree.
That's the first wicket down for Westbury. Batsman had just been out caught at long on.
Straight down your throat.
Yeah, weird that a man said. You know, see your pants here. A style, man.
Hostile now, but
I dare wonder for them.
Because one of these sound broadcast.
you know the days we used to patch that. When a little tear we patch it. Now they call that style.
Style.
A style.
A big money too.
The more tear you have in it, the more expensive.
And more money. still wear go school. Shut. Stop doing. Enough all them. You know how much Michael Jordan get a fight? That's why he turned billionaire. And guess what? The poorest man them a buy that. Yeah, you just switch on and drive you. You just tell the shoes where you want to go. And you reach. Shoes supposed to carry you. How you doing, brother? Not yet. I'm about to leave. I was trying to get a CD and I just got you. I want a CD last. We can't give mine in the cabin. I'll use it again. It does. People retire now. We don't need it. Yeah, I'm turning mine some couple years now. She's alright. Heading to Brockley. Take off your ass, man. Yes, but you're getting something down. That draw money for you.
That one was hit hard and high. It should go over the fence. Yes, all the way out the ground for 6 by Freddie. Score moves to 47 for 1. And they are in the 7th over.
That was Shane score after that.
That's what Barack Obama covered Chicago.
That one was played back past the bowler. So good for the batsman that the bowler didn't get a touch, because of course he would have been run out. After swing and a miss, it should be just umpire signaled wide. So at the end of the over, the score is 51 for 1. Westbury to first strike against Central Florida Masters. There's another game that will be coming up after this. Now the next game will be played by USA Masters and Forever Masters. He could be out caught. Yes, he's out caught by Hilton down there at Langon. That was an easy catch. So Freddie has been out. Score is now 51 for 2. That one was played in the covers. No run. And he's out, stumped. The batsman is a little confused about it, but you gotta go. I think the most surprising things for the batsman is that he thought that he would be batting long. He had it in mind that he would be batting long, and all of a sudden he get a wake-up call. He swings and he missed, and the umpire says you gotta go because you were out the crease. So Westbury had lost their third wicket at 52 for 3. Ask me how much over, guy. We have 8 bowling. Where them start? Okay. That's down the leg. Umpire signal the wide. That one was played over covers. It should run away, but yes, now it's crossed the line for 4. Score moves to 47. Make that 57.
When somebody get drunk and then start molest everybody, I leave again.
That one he swings, get an inside edge. There was a appeal. Umpire says not out, and that's the end of the oval. The score is 57-3, and I just have to double check to make sure that it's 7 overs.
I may end up. How far you live from here? How far you live from here? Huh? I'm having an issue with my computer, and I was supposed to transfer all these to my external drive. My computer not picking up the SD card. So I have a couple more SD cards, but I'm not sure if it's gonna hold me off until. So I was planning. My plan was to transfer them each time. So, but I'll let you know if when I check with a guy at the hotel to see if we can just switch them over. I'm supposed to be going out tonight also. They have a dinner dance. Something like that. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, all right, Eddie. Thanks for coming. Sorry that I couldn't join you with the beer, but okay, Eddie. Thanks again. Yeah. He went down after the ball pass. That was a 4 there by John Lewis. You're going to hear it on this. All them damn there going to hear them on this.
What is on YouTube?
I'll say you never will, but yeah.
It's live now on Facebook.
They're on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Elton Tucker.
But this is the Facebook. This is the YouTube.
TVN Cricket Power Play.
Yeah.
TVN Tucker Power Play.
If you subscribe for it, then as soon as they load up, then they will get a thing. Yeah, this will be.
Hold on, let me get it direct. TVN Cricket Power Play. TVN Cricket Power Play.
After the competition, then they'll see it on YouTube. But the live and Facebook.
You come see that?
which is a date now, and Elton and not again.
That's a beautiful catch there on the boundary by O'Neill Hilton. That makes it the fourth wicket down for Westbury. And the unofficial score is 61. I'll try to get the official score in just a few. Chris. No, that's different. That's different. No, they're gonna bring it.
Shane! Shane! Shane!
Listen, listen, listen to me. 69 5 half 9, okay. Yes. Look, look, go back online for me. Yes, yes, I'm not sure. So. Yeah.
Yes, one board, you just hold it down on your top. I mean, strap it down on your top and drive out with it. You have to use the trailer there. Yeah. You can't take off your hook with the back of your truck.
No. It's gotta be on something.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass
It's gotta be on the right thing.
Yes. You hear me say? Evil game, boy. Because they can't put them in the one that's in the car drive out. I don't saw it go. No, they don't pull you over, but in the store, you have to carry for the truck, for the trailer. Strap down and everything like that. You understand? That's how you draw. One forward, you go down there. That's what the business is now. Hot shot, make the same amount of money.
Hey, what's up? Who? You want to take away from you? Well, if you say you take away, that's what you call it. So you want to take away? Yeah, that's your word. That's your word.
Not too high. It's too high.
Focus on your listening audio. Eddie might be here tomorrow.
So the score is 77 for 5 after 11 overs. That should be another 4. Umpire signals a wide. And that pushed the score to 86 for 6. Westbury Masters are struggling just a bit. They're up against Central Florida Masters. Let's give a shout out to Mr. Morgan. How you doing? Chris, thanks for watching. Yes, we're here at Eagle's Nest in Orlando. Beautiful day. That Cressel who is batting at the moment plays that one back over the bowler for a single. Otherwise known as Love One. Beautiful day for cricket. That was played in the covers. Fielded, they picked up an easy single. Score moves on to 88. 88 for 6, Westbury. That one was hit hard and high. Let's see if it's yes, it's way out the ground by Cresser. Score moves to 94.
Are you be?
Yeah.
Are you be brother?
Yes, your husband, the brother.
Are you be brother?
Husband have you be brother.
I never know. I know you be father, I'm dead. You send him back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
It's another one hit down to Cow Corner. It should be just a single.
His father was a kind of like a brown skin man.
Them is a family of mine.
Score now moves to 95.
Brother them.
Them grandfather, them are two brothers.
Okay.
So at the end of the 12th over, the score is 95 for 6. Westbury Masters up against Central Florida Masters. And again, I must remind you that you can watch all these games on YouTube. Just about a couple of days after the competition, which would be next week, you can check out YouTube, TVN Cricket Power Play. And don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Call your friends or send it to your friends and let them know that cricket is live right here at the Eagle's Nest. Get your friends involved. Ask them to share with their friends. And the chain goes on. So subscribe and you'll know when the games are on. Share with your friends. Keep the link going. I would appreciate it. That's all I'm asking.
That's not true.
Send it over to your friends.
No. Michael Weldon couldn't fling. You know why? Anybody can bowl bouncer. But Mike, you run up, cause him, if him try to fling with a broken back. If him try.
If I'm happy, get that force.
When you don't throw the ball,
Yeah.
a good umpire will know.
If you are fling.
Of course, you don't have to look on the hand.
Yeah.
Once him don't throw, you see the foot comes up. Because the hand have to come so no?
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
But Mikey didn't do that. When Mikey run up, you don't even hear him. That's why them call him whispering death. Me umpire with him already.
Yeah.
When you don't hear him, you only see him because him run and have one action.
Yeah.
So him can't stop. To fling have to stop.
Fling have to stop.
That's what I tell you.
I remember them bouncer, you know.
Yeah.
But Mike, you know, all him have to do is sink because I'm so fast.
I remember them
Drop it sharp.
bouncer.
Yeah.
Once it lick the seam,
Yeah, they see my
or
ball.
the seam.
Yeah. Whatever I fling, he have to stop
But
to
I'll
make a
Courtney
fling.
and them man, they let you know and then Courtney let go on.
Yeah.
You're not going to catch him because him not do it regular.
Umpire signals a dead ball.
Yeah, man.
Well, you know some new used to fling some.
Well, man.
Yeah, man.
What about PSC?
Yeah, man. One day there.
European side.
All of them have one to touch.
Courtney.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
But you not see it.
You have,
That could be out caught. They picks up just 2. It was hit down to the long on boundary.
you have a pretty few way game again. No man, don't pan the backside there.
Signals are wide by the umpire.
That's the difference, but all them come lately. Because when them build the ball on at Kaiser, they can play quickly.
Yeah man, don't be umpire all of them feel.
They get 1, they should be coming back for the second.
Content garden man. That's what you name a center. My name.
And the 100 is up.
Pretty.
Yes.
Big time.
Yes, man, it's nice out there, man.
Pretty.
It's about ultimate.
Big time.
Eh?
Ultimate.
Ultimate.
No,
No, one before.
no, this is on the right of Discovery, we are the backside pier, there, man.
Yeah man. Right name.
Like after I left Discovery, like I go run like I go Falmouth. The right there where the boat then come in contact the
But
door.
that feeling still there now.
Yeah, man.
It's still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Are you talking about Kaiser Field?
Kaiser, yes.
Kaiser
Oh.
Field, man, the backside
Kaiser.
company.
They may belong to the field, man. Because they used to play one day match to when the
Big match,
tour,
yes.
yeah.
West Indies is
The West Indies.
Jared Park.
Jared
Chedwin
Park,
Park.
Sabina, Chedwin.
Yeah.
But me used to play at
Park.
Chedwin because me play for St. Catherine.
If you got, if you get dogs down now, but you did
Yeah, I'm a big friend,
Yeah.
and God bless his soul.
before you reach
Think about
Yeah, man, Pinna dead.
what they call it.
week before last.
Year before last.
4 years before last.
That
You want
time-
bad
yeah,
player?
Yeah, man, place it too.
The enemy used to
About-
play, man.
about
Yes,
We used to travel to our
yes,
work.
we know
we
where
play,
that was.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
come down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
practice.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, we know where that was.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday,
Yeah.
me and Penny practice at Chedwin.
Yeah, man,
And then we
a
used to
bad
play.
man.
We play for St. Catherine and it always used to work out.
Yeah, from a prison over, go and take him in, you know. Yeah, man, he's bad like a
Chedwin
yard.
Park, man. Chedwin did nice.
Yeah, man, he's bad man.
Still nice, though.
And Kirk Viner.
Kirk Viner.
Yeah.
All them places me umpire. I played there before me umpire.
We play around the world of them together.
Down at Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
We used to play for Alexandria. We play there cricket family go to school. The big man cricket there, yeah?
Oh, yeah. You play when parish match is big.
Exactly. They play Paris.
You take bus, cricket, bro.
Yeah, bus Chuck.
And Chuck. They say about Chuck.
Bus.
Yeah, Chuck.
Chuck drive now.
Chocolate, what do you know?
Yeah,
Chocolate.
that Chuck man.
Yeah, because Chuck came on the bus too.
Then I must send everybody on time.
Yeah, man, McCall is Chuck.
Yeah, the big truck.
Yeah,
He was so nice, brother.
But cricket time fun that time.
Exactly.
Then
I
that
don't
cricket
like
sweet.
I don't like no. For the man never pay for nothing and then miserable as hell. Cost bottle and gone.
Them days everybody, I love it.
Everybody
I
know
fun
boss.
cricket.
No, no.
A fun cricket.
That should run away to the fence for 4.
Them days are nice.
Cresser's up on his
Come on,
And then
up on his back foot and just punch it
I expected that them really pitching.
yeah, man.
to the backward square leg boundary for 4.
the man is up there.
Really pitch.
From the pitch.
Yeah, some place where we go play.
I them talk about down Alexandria, Brownstown. Them man they cool.
Yeah.
I expected a really pitch, man.
Some guy used to go to sailing there and he have bar near the club. Anytime we know
That
we
one
have to
seems
buy
like it
the
burst the
television,
sky.
we
Let's see if they can pick it up. Yes,
I rough the car,
he's
man.
been out caught.
Cool down, we go down there.
Everything ready.
That big one.
That seems to be
One bar right there.
Hilton.
He play cricket at some place.
So Cresser has been out. The score is now 105 for 7.
That cricket field, rich man.
Yeah, and
That was a cricket
it's on between doors. It's on near about the between center and center.
And then you'd have a field of a rock up with grazing. A grazing. And then you must take out that somewhere. Man, when you go to the cricket field,
Pretty. Clear.
For Basel, we used to have some team from town like
Carrera team,
Yes.
Cali Nines and them guys.
And the world and
Leicester
So
King.
Westbury had lost their
Yeah, man, they know them. Man.
7th wicket.
But them man, they
105 for 7.
like you go
They should be in their 14th over.
I don't want to play cricket.
Westbury is up against Central Florida Masters.
I went to Madrid with water.
Appleton.
Appleton. Yeah.
And then we did have a drink the white rum like
Water.
it's sugar.
That one was hit over covers. Could go all the way.
But did you about
It may just trickled in the fence, maybe not. It was fielded. Just drag back and they picks up 2.
Leicester King don't drink in liquor, you see take the field.
Nobody can vote that.
I like national writing in Carrera.
Yes.
And the word
Separate.
they used to
D&G.
come up with
Yeah, man,
government
Leicester
cards.
King.
Sometimes they don't work on a Friday.
D&G.
They end up down there.
Yeah.
And they don't want no courage goat and some banana and corn.
Yeah, man.
That one was flicked down to, it seemed like it got a top edge, but it went to the fence for 4 in a flash.
They can't get that at all. And then when they go in Sunday evening now, they can
Give them food.
Give them dessert.
Banana, bread.
Everybody give them food,
Yeah,
man.
man, like guy from the Eso.
Yeah.
Used to come and country. Yeah, man, Eso, D&G,
Yeah, man.
separate.
But they're not paying no more.
No, I think so, brother. They don't need no, brother.
When I'll careers,
So,
bless the king and them, and
Say the Griffins.
they had somebody in that part.
Kingston Club still there, but
Yeah, no, no, nice.
That one was played and in the third man area fielded by Callis.
man, them days they
And he tried to get a run out.
him now.
And yes, he got the run out. So they got just one for that. The catch was dropped, but it was picks up and throw the stumps down.
First time he got boy stone. That boy a bad enough. Come on.
Fuck your college with the
No one be after Bali.
Oh.
Come on, company field. And the man have him in.
I know Mark Pinnock is watching, and
And the man walk across the field. So.
as his,
You think anybody said
as I said, his bona fide friend
Can't watch it. And he walk across.
Callis, who had just spilled that one. Mr. Levy, how you doing? Danny, thanks for watching.
Yeah, right. You just sit down up on the wall and put on your gun in and give him yeah, man. You remember Indian Queen from road, where did we come from? No, no, British.
That was a good last ball there. So the score is
The whole team.
Yeah, man.
And they could have played, you know.
Remember them.
And what's the other one? Jack Daniels. They got Jack Black.
Then you saw on the picture for
A different one. Jack Daniels.
look how little with the
I
train
seen
run
that,
come
but
over.
you can't. I
A
don't
3 mile.
Milton!
Then they pick up the
Dozen! Milton!
How many know them play?
Shout me the score, now, please.
Comfortable.
Shout me the score.
Yeah, I like that.
Kendall, man.
Oh, Kendall.
Kendall, a nice team there too.
Yes, Kendall Young. Yeah, comfortable. Leader of our team too. And then you have Kirk Vine up at that place.
That's what I like.
Because when you don't have to pick up a first, pick up a
Right,
first.
Kirk Vine. They still there, no pretty.
So you don't know them?
No, I don't know them.
Kirk Vine.
Remember I said catching.
Well, this should be the last over.
Send catching the far.
Played down to long off. Should be just a single.
Where you go, my Spanish song? Oh, you up in the hills.
Yeah, we're up there.
In that bar that near you with it.
Yeah, like the St. Mary,
That's St. Andrew.
St. Mary and Port
Yeah,
London.
clear them up the night.
Rocker.
Oh, but you get West School.
More rocks.
Score is now 117 for 7.
Yeah, man. Send me right.
Where they?
Right there.
As I say, it should be the last over.
All right, push
Bowling by the captain, Hilton.
That's what down in that, I'm not sure.
That it could be out. Yes, he's out caught.
Send me
A
right.
short mid wicket. Short mid off.
Don't bother done it. Done. We are done.
Me don't know, me play against them, but me don't know exactly where it's come from.
So Westbury had lost their 8th wicket.
Overlay them on the other side.
Yes, over the side there too.
Lavan Stavan, overlay them on the other side. Send me the on this side.
117.
Yeah.
Over in the pandit, yeah, me know.
Overlay them on the man who overlay high school, man. Lavan Stavan with the bakery there.
You're right, me just remember.
We are talking about.
Come in, think there's something for about, near the something.
Now 5 o'clock. I doubt if they'll be able to get in another game before the end of the day.
Father Chini from way back in the 50s, 1956. With a father named Father Chini. Then after him left a father named Father Garrick Valia.
You're right.
And we are
Alright then,
We
Mr.
know them from family, but we never high school, but we play against them. We never play
A bad cricketer up there, you know.
You two of them no fine.
Me don't know about high
So
school.
I get the way down on the other side.
Me don't know
What
high
school
school.
I
I
get
get the near center.
Yeah, but me
No,
don't
me
know.
not saying which side school I.
You don't know,
No,
but
one school I get now.
but I get
But you matter about long time when I get school, them had high school that time.
I get the
My uncle,
way down
my
on
uncle's son.
You have
God has
Oberlin,
school and
you have
come out and
Oberlin,
teach at the same school.
very high.
Yeah.
Them the two of them.
That one was hit down to mid wicket, but it falls into no man's land, fielded by Callis, the Dread,
You want them a high gate.
for just a single.
Yeah, right. Mr. From the 15, me I talk about, you know. Yeah.
St. Mary's College.
Yeah.
That's what the name, and you have St. Mary's High now.
Right.
That don't have, but
The thing is, that's
so two of them now, you know.
Then I got me I tell them, man.
First time I only want St. Mary's
I know
College.
them, they had a one.
Yeah. They're about 3 or 4 of them.
All right.
They have a
Yeah,
rich
man,
man high, you know.
I'm gonna tell me, say, no.
The rich man, you know, rich man have high school, no? Rich man high.
All right.
It's another single.
First high school.
Yeah, man, I'm way back in
From way back in the 50s.
Yeah, me have 50.
Yeah, in the 50s.
Because when me high school, I fought
Yeah, my uncle's son,
turn down college.
God at school and come out and be a teacher at the same school. Teaching at the elementary and teaching at the college.
That was played down to long on. They called for 2, and he could be out. No, they could get another run, and yes, they. And he's out, run out. So he picks up 2.
I'm in Liverpool from 1956.
And that's the end of the 15th over. So it's the end of Westbury inning for 15 overs, 121. 121 for 8. Westbury.
Channel 1.
Channel 1, yeah, man, the Indian boy, them there.
Channel 1.
Yeah.
Channel 1.
Yeah, man.
I remember that.
I know they kill the youth, you know.
Eh?
Yeah, man.
Me never-
It was one of them was a bike brother, and one was a studio man.
Studio man.
And then 2 of them killed
So
the
Central
brother.
Florida will be looking to make 122
2 of them can't get
overall
He can't get
Westbury
one.
Masters.
He get injured. Eh?
Channel 1 studio.
Channel 1 is bad enough. Yeah, man.
So we will be right back in should be about 5 minutes because we got another game after this game. So this is the first half of the 3rd game.
What's wrong with that?
And that first wicket is down.
4 runs.
Central Florida had lost their first wicket.
For how much?
I think you know watch. Yes, it's live, so it's like not tell them say you attack in the background. At the first wicket they're down by 4 Central Florida. They're chasing a total of 121 made by Westbury Masters.
Westbury team is playing.
So John Lewis, who had started bowling from the northern end. Must say hello to Mr. Guy. How you doing? Meek, thanks for watching. Yes, we're here at the famous Eagle's Nest in Orlando, Florida. Beautiful, beautiful park. Lots of people in the park. A beautiful weekend of cricket, as you can see over on just one side of the park. You got the boats setting up. You got the
Entertainment.
all the entertainment is over on that side. You got the food that is cooking over there. Very tasty, very tasty. Come on, I'm not gonna tell you what kind of food because then you may know what I like. So I'm not just gonna say that. But all I'm gonna say is that yes, you got jerk chicken, you got rice and peas, you got hors bread, you got tasty bun and cheese. No, I'm not gonna say jerk pork. I'm not going to say jerk pork. Mr. Guy, how you doing? Touche, thanks for watching. Of course, as I said before, we are here at the beautiful Eagle's Nest in Orlando. A full weekend from T20 cricket. It continues tomorrow and Monday. Teams like Westbury Masters, Desmond Lewis Masters, Forever Masters, Central Florida Masters, USA Masters. Wow. Full weekend of cricket, my friends. Come on over. Meet your friends over here. You can have a drink. That one, I understand, it seems like it was comes off the outside edge. But I think the keeper, in my opinion, is just a bit too close because that ball had went through his gloves before he realized it was there. And I hope he realized that he need to make about 4 steps back. And again, I think he's too close, but it's okay.
Pace, right?
You say that in cricket, and what are you talking about? But that's correct. The keeper was beaten for pace. Yeah, luckily for him, that one comes on his right side, so we're able to collect much better than before. Well, before he didn't collect, the ball went through his arm, and they went through for a single.
The ball is coming through.
What a beautiful evening for cricket. We've been here since yesterday and we'll be here tomorrow and Monday. I was here.
And cough out there, anyway.
A beautiful day for cricket.
Cool and nice, sunny and cool. Why you don't want to run? Do you think all day you have?
It's the captain Hilton. It looks like is O'Neill Hilton. I guess he have a little thing with the bowler. They're friends, but
O'Neill is bad. Oh God,
yeah.
they have problem.
They are friends, but always have that little thing where.
Personal battle.
Yep.
I never enjoyed that in cricket. You're not going to get no time again.
But you know, it's a part of the cricket where it's like your friends always if he's a bowler, you always think that
if I'm better than my friend, I always want him to do good.
That's right. But that's how it goes in cricket. It's like you have other players always telling the other player that okay, I want you to run into this. And I'm going to hit you for 4. I'm going to hit you for 6. But at the end of the day, sometimes, even when you hit the batsman, the bowler for 3-4s, and he come back and get your wicket, it's even better.
In this game,
that's right. So it will be Love One, a.k.a. Cresser,
12 ball
will
from
be bowling from the pavilion end.
We're going to practice.
I guess he'll be bowling in his cap. So let me see how it goes for. And that one, it hits on the pad, and I could see Love One up in the batsman face. And when you see things like that, it's like the bowler is telling batsman, you better look out. I'm coming at you. But it's cricket, lovely cricket. It's all about having fun. On a beautiful day like this, you should be here with us enjoying some live T20 cricket. Again, it's the batsman, no run, fielded by the bowler.
The batsman will play him on the front foot, then you get the ball and get the single. You can't get the ball, it's coming now.
I don't think he want to start playing the front foot because Love One is that Love One is that type of cricketer that will put it in your face.
Beware of it. See there, beware of it.
That one was played square of the wicket, no run.
Just be aware.
So that's a good start there by Love One.
3 ball, no run.
3 ball, no runs.
Not too good. Out.
That one was played officially in the third man area, misfield, and they picked up a single.
The name blood clot. Sorry, the name. And I'm seeing these masters, they ain't running enough single. Everybody want to push the ball and then out so easily. Get yourself in, then you can make it all over the wicket.
When you reach that age, I don't know what it is.
I know, I understand. It's a mental block.
When we out here, we see every little thing. That's why I was No, I understand. And sometimes you put your ability to the next man, and wow.
Me love go for my singles. Me not a swinger. Like place the bar around the park, then take over. Even when one move from the first ball, you pick the wrong ball, play the wrong shot. When you could have been there.
Mr. Roberts, how you doing? Long time I haven't seen you around the cricket. See you on Facebook and all of that, but not around the cricket. I hope you're doing good. I think you're doing good because I can see you all the time at Disney World and water parks, and I know you're having fun with the family. Glad to know you're doing good from what I've been looking at.
How for water that?
You can have one.
Water
You can have one.
I'm in the boot, man. Part of the boot. I should have a chair with me and sit right here. Tomorrow coming right here and sit down and coming.
So at the end of the second over, the score is 6. Without 6 for 1.
How much is over cost?
I don't know.
How much was the first over?
I don't know.
You don't go for the bowler? Oh, okay.
I can't do so much things.
No, but you can't know how much score in the first over. You can't know that.
Well, I can know, but I don't even worry about it. I like to score the runs.
Okay. So how much the score is now?
Score is 7 for 1.
So 1 in is over already.
Yeah.
But they got 4 out the first one.
No. Bring one. We want this. We want that.
Right about 3 that bar.
We looked at me. I thought there was a whole bunch of fruits on the table. I thought we had other people coming.
O'Neil, go beat some ball.
She said, huh?
When that one, the monster get going, man.
No. I eat one of them myself. She said, I don't know. I want this, I want that, and that.
Good shot, boy.
That's a good shot. It should run away to the fence for 4.
Should move.
Yes, it's now in the fence for 4.
Should move.
He was up on his toes and he placed it backwards square leg and it runs in the fence for 4.
Spin off the bat like that.
Score moves to 11
for 1.
11 for 1.
In 2.3 over.
And after a beautiful shot like that, he's gonna change his bat. I don't know.
It's so no way when leave the bat here, so that's why it look like you never get full on the bat.
I don't understand. Why you changing your
But
bat?
race away.
What?
That's the difference. These batsmen, they don't know how to use the blade at the bat, so anything on the bat they want change.
I think it is that these batsmen got too much bats nowadays.
Of course, I have one bat serve me 4 years. I mean, I want the next
Well, it seems like he proved us wrong because that one
easy bowling.
was just a little on the leg stump and he were able to rock spark and place it down to fine leg for another 4.
That's a bad delivery. Down the leg side. All the batsmen do was help.
Well, that's a good delivery to the batsman.
Yeah, in terms of what he wanted to do.
Score moves on to 15 for 1. We're in the third over. And he bowled him. And he bowled him. Knocked the off stump back. After those 2 shots,
out like that.
what a good comeback by the bowler. That was a full ball, right up in the black hole, knocked the off stump.
After you play solid shot like that, to the bowler think who are you?
So Central Florida now had lost their second wicket for 15 runs.
Monster is still there. O'Neill. I'm just saying if he is there, anything can.
Really. Yeah, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, really. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, in 2 trap. I know me and William played from 85, 1985, and I 30 a day. So like me, I play with it. Because me, I was 20 something, and I was 18 something like yesterday.
They played this morning.
I mean, if my back wasn't sick, I'd be playing.
They played this morning.
I 7 weeks now, they put my back. And the best it been. Give you a chance. I don't have somebody else working on that, I believe. We can't use the toilet, you know. Sorry for talk over the thing. But it's not easy.
I must say a big hello to Mr. Bennett. How you doing? Thanks for watching.
Don't search, boy. Get inside that ball and pull it away to leg. Robbie.
I know you're gonna come down from North
Carolina
and watch some cricket.
How much you make this morning?
You would enjoy this weekend of cricket here at Eagles Nest.
Hey, Bassa.
A swing and a miss there by the batsman outside the off stump. That's some good bowling there by John Lewis. At the end of the third over, the score is 15.
Come take a seat tomorrow. I carry my pan. I carry juice. Drink tamarind juice. Everything. Long time I drink that, right? Yeah.
I get ready to make some tamarind beer.
People don't want to mix it up. Then they don't want to drink it. Me buy my tamarind and mix it myself. I have to concentrate and be free. When just show a little water, a little juice and a little water.
Tamarind shop.
Add a little lime, little agave and nice. Hey, tamarind only for your belly, you know. You can tamarind with your cancer, you know. And two of them don't realize we think that them don't do that natural stuff, you know that.
Wow, that was a good ball there by Love One. Outside the off stump.
Too short, I should have gone, Love One. Not batsman that. Square out this way, it's supposed to pull. You can't hold ball like that. Yark the man then, if you get the ball for lift, yark him, carry up more yark him. Love One, yark the man. Stop yark the blood clot, man. If you can't move.
That one was played on the third man area. And,
I'm suspended for the boot. Excuse me, folks, if you hear I'm Extremely sorry. But my bad. Won't happen again. Yeah, the man
While we're here at Eagle's Nest, we're talking about
Look at the man who dropped the ball, shot.
live cricket.
The man don't have to swing off, and if you have good ball, you just come across and tap stand. Simple as that in a dog.
In T20 cricket, as they said, every dot ball is goal.
Alright. Come cross the half and drop the ball in front of you and run. You know if you're swinging and miss. Come cross the half stop, man.
That one is played back. That's a test match. Test match shot. There by Hilton.
O'Neil. Put the man over here, so man. If him shot. Lower now, one more over left, two more.
Chasing a total of 121 made by Westbury Masters. Central Florida is 15 for 2. That one was played.
I see it now.
It beats the fielder, but it was backed up there. It just picks up a single.
That's a fluent shot.
Score is now 16 for 2. Central Florida.
How much ball is that over now? Oh. Do you know in a over? You no score or just ball you score and score no over?
No score ball. No score.
Then you can't call over with you too, man. No, a 6 ball make a over.
Yeah, but you see what I mean?
Too much.
You see what I mean?
Why?
Two things there. Yes, I help the same thing that they must score.
But when you see 6 ball, you can't call the 6 ball and mark the one over there. Right? They're competent at it, man. They get used to their authentic and their human brain. You should score a book in it.
And no, it's not about scoring. You can't score good. You score for big cricket. But what I'm saying is
too much work.
It's too much work.
You can't fulfill that.
Because a next man come out here now, you know what I'm telling you? Master coming and follow the ball.
Alright.
Everybody, and when you follow the ball in big cricket, you have about 10, 12 cameras on the field. So
yeah, every man have a camera upon him.
That's right.
Every cricketer out there have a camera upon him.
Then come and
that's
expect
the producer and the director is a camera, one camera, you point it down.
and come and expect me to do all of that. But at the same time, it's like. So at the end of the 4th over, we are now in the 5th over. The score is 16 for 2. Central Florida chasing 121 made by Westbury Masters.
Run rate 4 points.
4.
16. 4 over. After 4 runs over, they want to score. Yeah. Runs.
That was a good ball. Umpire signals are wide. That was a good length ball, but the direction was just a little way out, so it was 17.
The trajectory was wrong.
That was another good ball. The batsman just dabs down on it.
Yeah, you think I'll be able to walk down the crease and lick the ball over him head? Force him to do something. Grab it out.
Mr. Eddie, nice to know you're back home safe.
I thought, man.
Once again, I must say thanks for letting me into Orlando. It was nice while you were in our presence at the field. Enjoy a good days of cricket, local cricket. Sometimes it's the best kind of cricket you can watch because you see your friends on the field and while you're having
I know Packer make money now. The Kerry Packer make money for T20, any T20 tournament.
That one was played
People realize that.
in the third man area. They get a no run.
Everything Packer make off for T20, one day international. They make money, right?
So far you get all that balls. Well, I I should say, but it's not.
He's up on him third over to
They got a wide so far.
runs boy.
That one was played, and it could be. I played in the covers, and the batsmen were trying for a run out, but while the ball falls from his hand, then he was able to pick them back, and he decided not to shot the stump. So he got 2 runs so far in the over.
I ain't mad at you.
The score is 18-4-2. Now in the 5th over.
We're not balanced. Everybody.
That one was played in the covers. They get 1.
Double 4 runs.
They should be coming back for the second. Yes, and it's an easy 2.
And Earl told him.
Nobody running 3 from
Roll him now for that.
Boy, this look like carnival.
Score moves to 20-2.
I can't wait.
Should be the last ball of the 5th over.
Hey, get that McDonald's.
The bowler is making some
Robbie,
adjustments.
Robbie, I play for Westbury.
No, I got cooks. I just was out the road like I said. I had to run. Well, my battery was sluggish. So I had to buy the battery. And now they won't touch it with me. I got my son-in-law to put it in tomorrow.
So with the field that is here, it should be a full ball.
No, now my car.
Yes, it is. That one was a full ball and it hit the pads.
No, my
There was a loud appeal for a leg before umpire says not out. It seems like it was going down leg.
Score now.
But it's the end of the 5th over. The score is 20. 20 for 2.
I know they won't do it. So I got
6 after it's over.
son-in-law.
I'm on 4.
4-16 a year.
He knows how to
4-4-16.
my granddaughter.
4 of them score. 4 singles every over. If they get a bunch, do that, no, they're all right, right?
He told me he did.
And that one bone.
Everybody good? Miss April. Huh? I bought it 2 hours ago. Larry girlfriend, that's what you.
So it's a change of bowling from the pavilion end.
And then the love one, you end up on him third over. 6 over guy. 5, him go 3 and then the boy 4. No 3 up, that's why him 2 right. Love what yeah, him back around him all laugh, if him coming on.
So John Lewis had bowled a good 3 overs. Between him and
John's Walker and him,
and Love One, Cresser, 5 overs for 20 runs. And
Westbury Masters coming and walk on board.
Central Florida need 102 in
40,
10 overs. 10
How much over
overs.
now, boy? 15? Go in my wait for.
That one was swinging a miss by Hilton.
I take a walk and come back here.
Man down.
Tomorrow get the money, yeah?
That one he get a top edge and he could be out caught. Yes, Hilton is out caught. Was on the short 3rd man. So Central Florida had lost their 3rd wicket for just 20 runs while they're in the 6th over. Yeah, that's why the next game they're going to finish. We have enough time. Next game we have enough time.
We got 2-6 now.
while the slow movements between um, batsmen changing over, there's another game that should be playing next, but it seems like they may not be able to get in the next game.
How much game gone already? 2?
This is the third one.
The third one, and one more after that. Yeah. 4 games supposed to play.
Oh, she having it at now.
Yeah, one more after this.
Where go, John? Hey, did you the run?
My wife in here.
Yeah, when I turn up, when I walk Nick Bonnet like them tell.
It's all right. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Should be okay.
Alright.
Modern days Vito.
Hey,
Happy Resurrection Week.
thank you.
No, late nuts is better than having no nuts. Cheers.
Y'all got a virgin ears here. Got virgin ears here.
Hey, Mr. Willie.
Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie sleeping.
That one was he could be out caught. No, it's not.
Jumpy?
I guess Freddie misread the ball and spilled it. It picks up 2.
Say it, baby. Say it, Miss April. That's a little handful. That's a little handful.
Yeah, so it's a hereditary. It's a hereditary thing. She gotta watch it. Where did Robert go? Yeah, let her sit. That's a mic. That's okay. I'll talk to her again. Because she's still working at the state. She's still working for the state. Yeah, here.
So while I went to retrieve the scores,
Yeah.
score is now 46 for 4. Central Florida, chasing a total of 121 made by Westbury Masters. Mr. Don, how you doing? Thanks for watching. That one was played in the covers. I think that's more of a spectator catch because that was hitting the ground. But at times when these things happen, it drops, so you don't have to worry about what the umpire says. That one was played the third man. Another dot ball.
Hey, sweetheart, how do you do? Ladies, how are you?
But they're in the 8 over.
We all looking good. What are you talking about? Huh? We all looking good. Right.
That one was played down too long off. Fielded by Love One Cresser for another single. Played on the leg side and it was misfield for a single. So at the end of the 8 over, the score is 48 for 4. Central Florida chasing a total of 121 made by Westbury Masters.
I'm going over that shade right there. I'm going right on the sidewalk. Get our damn way.
So you may tell about the sun?
What?
You're right.
We here every Sunday. I'll keep you in my prayers, girl. I know. And you just get you a damn second opinion if you need to.
was hit down to Corner just for a single.
Hey, we're here. We love you. Take care.
Dred must be tired. You run the road last night. And you should still be sleeping with sheep. You should be a she house.
That was hitting the covers
Say what?
for just a single.
You gotta start that knowledge. Now that you know the air is. Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah.
And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, take care of yourself, okay? I will. I love you, bud. Okay, here's Sammy. Okay. All right. White umbrella.
Every day down here.
That was turned down the leg. It could run away in the fence. Now across the fence for 4.
Where my boy at? Where my boy? That's him over there. They had on.
Got a swing and miss outside the off stump.
Get it, John. Call them damn boys. Yeah, when you got too much power, I'm dropping the power. I saw him right here on
That one was played down to long on. Was cut off. Picks up a single.
I know.
So at the end of the 9th over, the score is Central Florida 55 for 4, chasing 121 by Westbury Masters.
You don't have one style. Me? You. Cause then I can recognize you. Hey, how y'all doing? Shabby, shabby.
Not a trick question.
Yeah, that's what
So while the run rate is getting lower, we just need about 5 more overs.
And right now she
So after 10 overs, the score is 75. 75 for 4. Central Florida chasing 121 made by Westbury Masters. So Westbury need just 46 in 30. 30 balls, 46 runs. So with Hilton still at the crease, it's still possible. And he plays that one. There's in the covers. There's a sweeper. They just picked up a single. Put the score to 76. $76 for 4. That one was hit back over the bowler's head for 4. It could be a 6, yes. 6 signaled by the umpire. Put the score to 82. It's another one plays down to wide long off for a single. And Hilton plays that one. He could be out caught. No, he spelled it. Down to Langon. Score moves to 84 because he picks up a single. That one was hit over covers, and it should go for another 6. Push the score to 90. And that's another 6. That one is way off the ground. That's a massive 6. And the score rushed to 96 for 4. So with just about 25 runs, make that 32 runs. 32 more runs with like about 25 balls. So it was the end of the 11th over. So with 4 overs to go, Central Florida need 32. 32 from 24. That was gently played. I think it should be, let me see, umpire signals leg by. A 97. A swing and a miss. Beats the keeper and it runs to the fence for 4 byes. So it's all going Central Florida way. 101 for 4.
bother nobody. My little cousin called me Eddie Baby.
Swing and a miss outside the off stump.
It's Eddie Cassandra. Uh-huh.
That one is coming over here, but it's okay. Re- And it comes right inside here.
The cameraman said that's his ball. Shabby baby. You want the water? Okay.
And I got to show it. Here's the ball.
He said come get it.
Here's the ball right here.
Now, here. The truck
Next
caught
time
the
you hit
ball.
it over here, you're not going to get it back.
That's $20 fine. That's a $20 fine.
Oh, no, just
Shabby,
start
my
rush.
man, Shabby.
Luna, player, no, just start rush.
Oh, what's going on? How you doing? All right. That fool there.
So that ball that just went right in the DJ boot for a massive 6. Score is now 106. As you can see, that ball, before I feel that ball and send it back because it went in the base of the truck, that was hit down to cow corner just for a single.
Eddie, what is that? Chardonnay?
So it's the end of the 12th over. 3 overs to go. Central Florida 107 for 4. So with just 15 more runs. That's all. 15 in 3 overs.
I have request for Monday that somehow you go back to Monday. So
Is this what, an hour and a half?
Well, I was fortunate all day yesterday, and today we just got one ball that comes my way.
April went in there half-assed. No, I went to work. It was a Monday morning. That's what it is. Went to work on the big street. All in. They just coming in. I know they're all wrong.
That should run away for 4. It's now 111. 111 for 4. Central Florida.
Eddie, you knocked your cup over in the front. On the other side.
My cup at the bottom.
The bottom. By your foot in front.
The left or right?
Left.
Okay, I'm feeling.
Up to the front In front of the bag.
You're cold.
Oh,
You're
never.
warm. You're hot. You're cooler.
Yeah.
That was a swing getter
I was trying to figure out
on the edge, and it run away to the fence for 4 on the fine leg area.
Red, you back. Look here. Red.
It's now 115,
Oh, shit. Red, do it here.
115 for 4. While they're in the 13th over, so they're way ahead of the scoring rate.
Not to
Hear
feel
that?
good.
That ball gonna hit him upside his head. Yeah. Falling asleep.
Doing the best you can. Hell, he made it here.
that's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Been there, done that.
He
Okay.
gonna slide out that damn
He
chair.
has some wild shit. Yeah, he have wild meat. He has a wild meat.
That was played down to mid wicket. While the fielder comes around and cut it off, they just picks up a single. Score moves to 116.
What they got? What? Give me that.
Hey, you didn't want to be out here with that other one. Lord, that thing is dirty.
Alan.
Somebody called me. You don't know.
Girl, if I could, when I'm 80, if I could still hear, I'm looking.
You don't know. Hey, you don't know which one it is. The angel, the devil, or you.
I fit the second one. I fit
Eddie,
the
he's scared to answer. Look at it.
look here, I fit the second one. Doesn't make the damn devil. But do for herself. Alan. You're right. How many more games left?
Oh, hell know what the hell you said.
That's just played in the covers. They get a single.
What I'm sure her husband name. One more game? Okay, baby.
So at the end of the 13th over, 2 overs to go. The score is 117. Central Florida chasing 122. So with 5 more runs from 12 balls, should be a cakewalk for Central Florida.
Well, there's gonna be some partying tonight.
Hey, guess what? They're gonna be fucked up tomorrow. They're gonna be
Yeah. Well, I know Country doing it because he want to do it. You should wait his party till next week if they had all this rivalry.
Next week at Bama Hall.
That should be the end of the game. That one was hit hard and high.
I did the deep. Really?
That's the end of the game.
No, that's not smoking.
I'm hiding behind Mr. Weather.
That looks like what's his name? Little crazy boy. The one you don't like.
So Central Florida ends up with 123 for 4.
Just like the boy, he don't have no manners. That's why I don't like nobody with no manners.
They come and say you see some of Aaron inside. What? Oh no, she's like my dear. You are like my dear. I said my boy.
And I know they're planning to play another game, but I doubt if they will get that in. The sun is so far down, but I think they're going to try to get another game in, but we'll wait and see. So Central Florida 123 for 4.
Eddie, I'm coming for a refill.
Help yourself, honey.